Good day everyone and welcome back to my channel. Katie Price's ex-husband Peter Andre is secretly battling coronavirus at home. Pete has tested positive for coronavirus after feeling unwell and struggling to breathe. A rep for the 47-year-old singer confirmed that he has come down with COVID-19 and is coping well so far with the virus while recovering at home. It's believed Peter started to feel ill a few days ago and was tested for the infection after feeling very weak and struggling to breathe. Sources claim that the singer has no idea how he caught COVID-19 and his whole family is now in quarantine as he has been looking after the kids, as wife Emily McDonough is working for the NHS as a junior doctor. Peter started feeling unwell a few days ago, but he didn't suspect that he had COVID despite feeling extremely tired and unwell, insiders told The Sun. He decided to go for a test to make sure, as he started feeling very weak, which is unusual for him, and he struggles to breathe sometimes. They added, because Emily is working and the UK is in lockdown, Pete had no option but to look after his 4 children as normal and isolate away from Emily at home. There's no one else to look after the children and he doesn't want to put anyone else at risk of catching it. Peter is dad to daughter Amelia, 7, and son Theo, 4, who he shares with Emily. He also shares son Junior, 15, and daughter Princess, 13, with ex-wife Katie Price, and his teenage kids are often seen staying with him. While Peter remained quiet about the state of health, he has been seen getting on with family life amid his recovery as he celebrated daughter Amelia's birthday on Thursday, sharing her birthday setup of a sweet balloon arc and a giant pink number 7 balloon. Peter told fans that while celebrations will be distanced and quiet, he is hoping little Amelia will have as special a day as ever. He wrote, "Happy 7th birthday to my beautiful, kind and incredibly clever daughter Amelia. Love you to the moon and back. And back. It's going to be a quiet one but still as special as ever, even if it's distanced. P.S. Thank you to @TOFF for delivering our balloons at such short notice. Amazing." It comes after Peter shared his heartache about not being able to visit his elderly parents during the pandemic. Before he fell ill with the virus, the singer revealed he begged the Australian embassy to let him visit his elderly parents due to the country's strict travel rules. In his new magazine column, the musician insisted it's his #1 priority to travel to see his dad, Savius, 87, and mum, Thea, 84, who currently isn't very well. The father of 4 said, "I actually contacted the Australian embassy because there are special circumstances whereby family members can fly over, but sadly I didn't fit the criteria." Peter expressed his hopes to meet up with his beloved relatives, as he added, "My #1 priority this year is to go and see my mum and dad in Australia, as I miss them too much. I'm anxiously awaiting the borders opening, as it's been upsetting not seeing them, especially as my mum isn't very well." While Pete has been homeschooling his children, Emily has been working on the front line. Last month, Emily said she had felt emotional when she saw elderly people receive the first approved coronavirus vaccines, days after Health Secretary Matt Hancock burst into tears on Good Morning Britain on V-Day. She said in her OK magazine column, "I didn't quite shed a tear like Health Secretary Matt Hancock, but I thought it was quite sweet he got emotional on Good Morning Britain. He must have had the worst year of his life at work after being interrogated and slated, so he must just feel relief that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It also shows people that he does actually care, as I know that's often been questioned." Back in June, Emily revealed she had been tested positive for coronavirus, but says that does not mean she now has immunity. She said she had suspected she had caught the disease and had protected her family by quarantining herself away from husband Peter and their children.